In the heart of dark and twisted forests, where shadows stretch and the air's thick with secrets, a legend stirs. The fearsome Jersey Devil haunts the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, a creature that embodies the unknown and the uncanny. What lies behind this chilling tale? What truths does it hold? Jersey Devil. When the wind moves through the twisted pines of the Pine Barrens in southern New Jersey, it does not blow like it does in any other forest. It moans, scratches, whispers ancient names. There, where mist crawls across sandy ground and daylight always seems too weak, one of most unsettling legends was born. The Jersey Devil. The story begins in the 18th century in an isolated, poor, and forgotten region. It is said that a woman known as Mother Leeds, already exhausted by a harsh life and countless pregnancies, cursed her own womb upon discovering, for the 13th time, her words, spoken in despair or fury, echoed like a sentence. On the night of the birth, something went wrong. The baby was said to be born apparently normal, but before the horrified eyes of the family, it began to transform. Its body stretched in an unnatural way. The skin grew dark and rough. The legs bent backward like those of an animal. Hands became claws, and finally, wings burst from its back, tearing through flesh and bone. A scream filled the house, sharp, animalistic, impossible to forget. Before anyone could react, the creature climbed up the chimney and vanished into the darkness of the forest. From that moment on, the Pine Barrens were never the same. Reports began to surface over the years. Farmers found animals dead, marked by strange wounds and mutilated bodies. Unusual footprints appeared in the snow, stretching for miles before ending abruptly in nothingness. People claimed to hear screams during the night, sounds unlike any known animal, something between a child's cry and a beast's roar. Descriptions of the Jersey Devil vary, but certain details repeat with disturbing consistency. A body resembling that of a kangaroo or a horse, an elongated head, glowing eyes, and a strong stench that announces its presence before it is ever seen. It does not run. It leaps. It does not fly like a bird. It tears through the air violently, as if the sky like a bird. Its natural place. In the early 20th century, panic reached its peak. Schools were closed. Factories shut down. Armed patrols roamed the forests in search of the creature. Newspapers ran daily headlines about new sightings. Some people swore they saw the Jersey Devil perched on rooftops. Others claimed it stared at their homes for hours, motionless, as if choosing something or someone. But the most frightening part was not what it did, it was when it appeared. The Jersey Devil does not emerge in ordinary times. It appears when something is about to collapse, during periods of collective fear, social tension, impending tragedy, as if it were drawn to imbalance, or as if it were a cruel reminder that certain curses are never completely undone. Unlike other creatures of folklore, the Jersey Devil does not seek attention. It does not reveal itself to be seen. It appears briefly, leaves its mark, and disappears. There's no confrontation. There are no answers, only the feeling that something ancient remains alive, watching, waiting. Some believe it is merely a legend created to explain fear of isolation, dense forests, and the unknown. Others argue that the Jersey Devil is a symbol, the embodiment of guilt, abandonment, and the consequences of words spoken at the edge of despair. There are even those who say it was never a monster, but a rejected child, transformed by a very human curse. Perhaps the true terror lies there, because the Pine Barrens are still there, silent, untouched in many places. And those who venture too deep into the forest, the same sensation. Absolute silence, broken only by their own heart beating too fast. The feeling of being watched, of something moving just beyond the edge of sight. And when the wind shifts and a scream cuts through the pines, no one asks anymore whether the Jersey Devil exists. The question becomes another. Why, after so many centuries, does it still choose to return? Perhaps because some legends do not need to be true to be real. They live as long as there is enough fear, guilt, and mystery to sustain them. Those things never seem to run out. What you saw is only part of the story. To stay up to date on upcoming facts, mysteries, and revelations, like, subscribe, and follow our channel.